Good evening. I'm Macy Childers, and welcome to this edition of WLHS 11. The LHS Student Council is teaming up with the fire department to promote carbon monoxide detectors around our community. Starting this Thursday, April 6th, any student can donate money to their first period teacher to help cover costs of the detectors. Prom is tomorrow at the Conference Center from 8 to midnight. If you're going, have fun and be safe. Junior Leadership is having a book drive. If you would like to contribute, bring any pre-K through high school level book to the LHS library. Junior Leadership is also having a food drive for Love Packs tomorrow from 9 to 12 at Walgreens and Kroger, so stop by and donate to help kids and families around our community.
On Tuesday, March 21st, the LHS Chorals traveled to Washington, D.C. to compete in the World Series Heritage Festival. All choirs received gold ratings with the first place overall win for the LHS Mixed Choir, second place overall for the Women's Chorale, and second place Women's Chamber Ensemble. What preparations went into the Washington, D.C. trip?
Well, I started planning around this time last year, so about a year ago I contacted World Strides, and it's a major corporation that does trips for all types of education groups, so from history groups to choirs and even bands and orchestras. I had to start fundraising, and the choir had to start fundraising last year, and we have basically been planning this trip nonstop and getting ready for it, and that's how long it's taken.
As a teacher, how did your choir exceed your expectations while in Washington, D.C.?
Well, I think as a teacher, you always first think of your students as that, your students, but you also think of them as people, and it really made me feel good that I had great people on the trip with me. I had kids that were very respectful, that really took everything in, really took advantage of the opportunity to be in our nation's capital. I'm really proud of the students that went with me for not only their choral achievement, but just how they interacted with other people and how they treated themselves and others with respect.
How did you prepare for the trip?
Well, in the afternoon we had some practices for like our Women's Chamber Ensemble, and we had some morning practices to go over with like both of the periods, since choir's in two periods, to kind of come as a unit and work together.
What efforts did you put in to achieve such a great accomplishments?
In class we really worked on like our tone and like our pitch technique, and like having good vowels and consonants in class. So
after receiving such good ratings, how did you feel?
I think we all felt really accomplished. I think we were kind of shocked too. We were like, whoa, we got first out of like all these people. So I think we felt really excited and proud of ourselves because we do work really hard. So.
Good evening, Lafayette. I'm Levi Lott, and this is your weather. We are up for a nice weekend. Today is going to be mostly sunny with a high of 66 and a low of 40. So if you're going to be at the baseball game today against New Albany, be sure to bring a small jacket. Saturday is going to be sunny with a nice high of 75 and a low of 57. There's a 0% chance of precipitation over the weekend, so no one needs to worry about rain before or after prom. Be sure to be careful and have a great weekend.
I'm Laurie Branch, and this is This Week on the Ship. In a crosstown classic baseball game, our boys played Oxford on the 23rd and won 4-3. On the 27th, they played Grove City and lost 10-4. And on the 28th, they played New Albany and lost 4-3. Our Commodore softball team played New Albany on the 21st and won 15-0. Played Senatobia on the 23rd, lost 7-1, and played Ripley on the 28th and won 16-0. Good job, girls. I'm Laurie Branch, and this has been This Week on the Ship.
Thank you for joining us this week at WLHS 11. We hope you join us next week for an episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
From the home of the Commodores,